So I stopped feeling anxious the day I was able to figure this out. Let me tell you a little story. During my early 20s, when I was my early 20s and early late 20s, I used to love shopping a lot. For those people who know me, I used to love shopping. I would go shopping for no reason. When I'm saying shopping, I'm talking about clothing, shoes, jewelry, accessories, all of those. I used to love going shopping, and I would just get up and just go and drive to the mall. And even though I wasn't sure what I was going to get, I would just go and do all this crazy shopping. And half of the things I never really needed, half of the things I never ever used, but I wouldn't even have the time to go back to, to exchange them or to return them. I would just find myself again in the mall and shopping and shopping and shopping. But one thing I did realize that every time I got up to go to the mall, I would feel anxious. I would feel anxious. I always felt like I had to be there like as soon as possible because I thought I was missing something. I thought if I wasn't there at that time, whatever I was, going crazy for, I was afraid someone would get it. I was afraid someone would buy it and I wouldn't be able to get it. So every time I was anxious. I was very anxious for whatever reason. I wasn't really sure. And so one time I was, rushing again, rushing to the mall and driving so fast to the point where I almost got into an accident. And so I paused for a second. I started wondering and asking myself, but what is really going on? Still, I couldn't get it. I did not understand what was happening. I just kept shopping. 2 years later, when I started my own whole, sort of rediscovery and journey and all of that, I started figuring things out, and all the things that I was able to figure out and apply and the way I was feeling and everything, I was able to reverse that feeling, that emotion, that anxiety that I always felt. And that's what I want to share with you. And I hope that, if you're, if, and, and again, it's not only anxiety based on shopping. It could be in whatever part of your area of your life. It could be whatever you're dealing with. It could be anything. You can apply this and actually see if it helps you. So what I was able to figure out was that I was being anxious. I was worried over things that I did not know. I didn't know what I was worried about. I didn't even know what was at the mall, not until I got there. So whatever was there, I didn't even know what was there before I got there. I don't know if someone bought it. I had no idea. So all I knew was what I saw. And that's what I should have been worried about. That's what I should have been concerned about, what I was physically seeing and what I was able to buy, you know. So I was anxious about being fearful of not getting something. I was afraid someone would buy it. And so my point is, sometimes we get anxious over things that we don't even know about. We create something, we create a situation, and we start feeling anxious if we don't achieve or we don't, get it. And so it was that case for me. It was something that I did not know about, but I was just fearful that I wouldn't get it. So I didn't even know what it was, but I was afraid I wouldn't get it. I was afraid someone would get it. And so when I realized that, I was like, you know what? I would no longer worry about the things that I have no control over. Because number one, I don't live in the mall. I go there frequently. But with the times that I'm not there, I'm sure there are things that if I was there, I probably would have loved getting them. But because I wasn't there and I don't even know those things. So why am I worried over the things that I don't know about? Why am I worried trying to know the things that I would not know because it's not meant for me to know? So I started focusing on the things that I knew and not focusing on the things that I didn't know, because how will I try to know something that I don't know? What am I trying to know that I don't even know what I'm trying to know? So, that anxiety of trying to know what I don't even know what I'm trying to know was the problem. And so when I figured that out, I was able to let go of so many feelings. I was able to let go of some things I had no control over, and just focus on the things that I had control over. And from that point moving forward, I would not even worry. I wasn't even worried, going to the mall, unless if I was going to find something specifically still in the back of my mind, I would say what is for me is there, and I will get it. I will find it when the time is right, as long as I continue to look for it. So, what you don't know, you don't know. Don't worry about what you don't know. Focus on what you know, and whatever you need, just keep looking. Just keep working for it until you get it. But don't try to worry about something that you don't even know what it is. Don't worry about nothing. It's like worrying about nothing. It's like creating a situation and stop worrying about, and nothing is happening. Okay, so when I was able to apply that, I was able to let go of the anxiety. And like I said, I've applied that in so many aspects in my life, and it's working for me. And I hope that this really helps you if you are dealing with some kind of anxiety, be it trying to take an exam, be it trying to get a new job, be it in a relationship, any type of situation that you find yourself anxious. Just understand that there are things that you don't have control over. The things that you don't know, you don't know. Don't try to don't try to know what you don't know. Don't try to know what you don't try to know what you don't know what you want to know. Okay? Do not try to know what you don't even know that you're trying to know. That sounds like tautology, but I will need you to listen to it slowly. If you don't know what you want to know, don't try to know, because you don't even know what you want to know in the first place. If you know what you want to know, it's different. But if you don't know what you want to know, just forget about it. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy. It's a waste of your effort. All that time, you could focus it on the things that you have control over, on the things that the things that you really want to know, that you want to know, not the ones that you don't even know, just like me. There were things in the mall I didn't even know those things were there, but I was worried I would lose them if I wasn't there early, even though I didn't know what I wanted. It could be anything. I didn't know what I wanted. But until I got there, saw the things that I liked, then I decided I wanted them. But if I didn't get there, I wouldn't even know. So why would I be worried about things that I don't even need and worrying about? All right. So I hope that you are able to apply this. I hope that this really, takes care of your anxiety, because it is so powerful. The things that we don't have control over, just let them go. Focus on the things that you can handle, and the things that you can manage. Okay? Thank you so much once again. My name is Chantal. I am a registered nurse and your mindset transition coach. I help mission driven women eliminate limiting beliefs, break chains of limiting beliefs, so that they can actually discover and step into their purpose and live the life that they were truly born to live, and impact lives, and just do the things that makes them happy. Thank you so much, and I will see you again in the next